Hello everyone, before I start the book review, I just want to say that I tried to film this like twice and upload it and everything, and for some reason it was being temperamental. So, because of that, I'm going to try again. So, this is the book Katherine Howard, the Scandalous Queen by Alison Weir, and this is the fifth book in her Six Tudor Wives series, and this is her newest one. And this, as the title suggests, is about Katherine Howard, the fifth wife of Henry VIII, and um, it just talks about her life until she dies, and we all know how she dies. And it starts when she's about 3 or 4 years old, and ends at her death. And this book, unlike other books I've read about Katherine Howard, this book really focuses on her time at Lambeth House. She was supposed to stay with the Dowager Duchess of Norfolk, her step-grandmother, and what they did, it was like a boarding school almost, and you would learn court etiquette and things like that, and that is not what went down at the Dowager Duchess of Norfolk's house. All the young women were basically left to their own devices, and they got up to very sexual things in the maids' room, and they'd bring like men in, and they'd have parties going on, which was not what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to be, ladylike and be a virgin until marriage. And as we know in history, that really comes back to haunt her. And this really shows more of that before she even gets to court. Now, Alison Weir seems to think that she was a pawn in her family's, ambitions. Her family were the Howards, and they were very, very ambitious. They put Anne Boleyn on the throne. Anne Boleyn's mother was a Howard, so they put Anne Boleyn on the throne, and then they were going to put her on the throne. And so it really focuses on that, and Alison Weir just thinks she was a pawn in her family's, ambition. But one thing that I don't understand is, Katherine Howard does not live under a rock. Katherine Howard knew what happened to her cousin, Anne Boleyn, who was her first cousin. She knew she was beheaded for supposed adulteries, several adulteries. So why would you end up doing that if you know what the stakes are? Because everybody knew what King Henry VIII did. I think when King Henry was looking for his fourth wife, I think Christina of Milan said something like, I'd marry him if I had two heads or something like that. So everyone knew what he was doing. So why would you go and do that and risk people's lives and risk your own life and risk everything? I just don't understand that. But that is all I want to say about this book. One thing is, it didn't need to be this long. This was 15 hours on Audible, and it didn't need to be this long. And that kind of frustrated me. I wished maybe they would have started when she was maybe at court, and maybe not started off when she was 4 years old, because I think that's kind of pointless. Maybe when she was maybe 13 would be a good age, but she didn't live very long. She only lived to be about 21. We don't know when she was born, so 21 to 19, some people think she was 16. So this book was another one that didn't need to be this long, but it was not as torturous as the Queen Elizabeth book. That was really torturous by her. So that's all I want to say about this book. And new books are going to be coming out. My favorite actor, his birthday is coming up, and so I'm going to see if I can get a book narrated by him. And so that will be exciting. So, and I'm also going to be reading The First Actress by C.W. Gardner. That's also a really good book. And I'm also reading the Quentland Sisters. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.